everyone, it's Andrea here. I am here to give you the lowdown on products just like I'd want if I were buying for the first time. I'm going to cover why I'd buy it, what's not so great, if anything, what I love, and some hidden gems or unexpected uses. Let's dive in. So today what I have here is the Kidde carbon monoxide alarm and explosive gas alarm. The reason we purchased this is, as you can see over here, we already have one plugged in over by the stove. We put in a gas stove a few years ago, and we also do have gas heat. We're very cautious about the gas in our home. Even though we love gas heat, we love using gas to cook with. Doesn't mean you should take less precautions. Just because it's in your home, it still could be dangerous if something were to happen, like a leak. So we actually installed these near our gas sources. So first off, this one over here is by the stove. This one is downstairs by our furnace. So the 0 on the one over here is just showing that there's no detectable gases, and there's a test button here, and there's a peak level button here. It's going to show a number when it's reading some kind of a gas. You want to try to keep it plugged in. It does have a cord. It's actually inside of here when you get, and you want to plug this in somewhere. Now this one, we didn't unwind the cord. We actually just left this inside of here. So it's actually down in this little opening here. This one, we wanted to stretch it across the area in our basement away from the plug-in a little bit because we wanted it closer to the source. And so that is why we have this one out like this. I've had this actually for several years because we got these when we got our gas stove, and my daughters were in high school and they've graduated college. So if that tells you anything, it's been at least 3-4 years. What I will say though is that it continues to work. Last night we had a power outage. Woke up in the middle of the night with no power, and we heard a beep, and I could not figure out, what is this? Is this a smoke alarm? We have the battery operated smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, and they do go off and you can never tell where they're coming from. I go to the basement and I find out that it's this thing, and I know it's plugged in, but I know, okay, there's no power. So what's going on? I was like, it's not plugged in, so it shouldn't be working. But I forgot this has got a battery backup. And so right behind here is your battery door, and just pop it down. So when you open this, there's a 9-volt battery that sits in here. And truthfully, the battery, I probably still have it. Actually, I do. Just to prove to you, this is the battery. This thing lasted for this many years. This is the battery. You can see it's the actual brand of the monitor here. It actually expires in June anyway, but it was low battery. It started beeping to let us know, low battery, that you need to change it. When you plug it in, it no longer uses the battery up. I can sit that flat if I want, can mount it on the wall. It is big, but you do need to put it close to your range, in my opinion. I'm really happy with it so far. I have never had it go off, and that's good because we don't want to have that go off, but it's there if we need it. It did its job last night. It let me know something's wrong, and we took care of it immediately. And I feel so much better knowing that when this power goes out, that this is still doing its job. It's still working. It's loud enough that it wakes you up. It actually woke me up, and that's why I went looking for it. So not gonna sleep through that. There's a little blinking light, so you don't have to question, is this thing working? There is a 0 over here, but when it's unplugged, it just goes into a little bit more of a, I think it's like a battery preserve mode, but you still have your blinking light there so that you know it's still working. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you decide if this product is right for you, and happy shopping.